Hello, my name's Melanie, the professional traveller, and I'm here to give you a bit of travel inspiration by sharing a video about the Azores, somewhere I've visited about 5 times. And in this video, I would like to introduce you to the island of Terceira. And Terceira is, like all the Azores, very different and well worth a visit. Here's the view, actually looking across to one of the main hotels used by groups visiting the island, the Terceira Hotel, which is just outside the city of Angra. It's quite a large hotel, and it's great because every single room has a sea view. And here's the view across from the hotel, and it's actually looking across to Monte Brazil, which is the hill in the background, a small bay, and in the foreground is the hotel swimming pool. Most groups that are visiting Terceira will take a tour of the city of Angra. This is the very small beach. And if you're lucky enough, you'll take the coach up to the top of Monte Brazil, where there's a great view. But you do have to squeeze through this tiny, tiny archway on the way up and the way down, which is very challenging for the driver, but I have to say it's very good fun too. And the city of Angra is actually a UNESCO resort. Most of the city was flattened during an earthquake. And one of the things I really liked about it was the murals. This is one that I particularly liked. And this is actually a 3D mural, which has birds' nest boxes built into it too. Very cool, I think. Another popular place to visit while visiting Terceira is the town of Praia de Vitoria. And this is actually looking back down over the whole of the town. You can see it's quite small, but it does have a sandy beach, and it's a very well worth a visit if you get the opportunity. Dairy is a really important part of the economy in the Azores, and you'll see cows all over, but particularly in Terceira, we encountered quite a few cow jams on our visits as well. One of the other features Terceira are these lovely little chapels called Imperial. They only are used one day a year for the saints' feast day celebrations, and this, I think, is one of the particularly pretty ones. Now, you can't visit Terceira and not hear about rope bullfighting. It's so much part of the culture of the island. And basically, the bulls are let down the street. They're on a rope, and local people, generally men, as you can see, then try and touch the bull on the head or the horns. And many people meet their future partners at these local events, and the children play bulls when they're growing up. They don't play tig or tag like our children might do. And there are many, many rope bullfighting events on Terceira during the summer months. Now, I want to show you this video picture. You can see the person's hand just up here on the left. They're actually holding a picture of the view that we should have seen from a very famous Serra da Coombe viewpoint. And as you can see, it's so misty, we can't see a thing. And that's a common feature in the Azores, that the weather is quite changeable. So I visited all the islands on each of my 5 trips. I've never seen every view on every trip. There's always one that's affected by the weather. That's just part of visiting the Azores. And another great place to visit while you're in Terceira is this cave. And it's difficult to see from this photo, but you can actually walk down the inside of an extinct volcano. It's really interesting to do. And this sort of oval shape that you can see on the picture is actually the lava bubble when the volcano erupted. So it's pretty cool to be able to see that. The Azores are actually a really great place to visit, I think. They're very accessible from the UK. So if I've given you a little bit of a taste for them, why not check out my other videos to Fayal, Pico and San Miguel for a bit more inspiration.